I was born on Miami Beach, and I've lived in Florida my entire life. Some of my earliest memories are of moving to a hotel to ride out impending hurricanes. When I was a kid, I thought hurricanes were pretty cool. To my 6-year-old self, the storms meant reading by candlelight, riding my bike through puddles, cooking everything on the barbecue grill, and skipping school. But Hurricane Andrew changed all that. My family huddled in a dark hallway all night, listening to a freight train rumble over our house. Our neighborhood was unrecognizable in the morning, littered with fallen trees and debris. Today, the trauma starts growing long before the storm even hits. The term hurricane industrial complex starkly reminds us of the profit-driven nature of industries that thrive on the outside attention hurricanes bring, much like the military industrial complex described by President Eisenhower in 1961. As storms approach, media companies see a significant boost in viewership and ad profits. They use emotionally charged coverage to keep audiences hooked on every breaking news alert, extending the narrative to sell more advertising at higher and higher rates. And this media frenzy isn't limited to television. It spills over to print, digital, and social platforms, creating even more fear and more revenue opportunities. The numbers back this up. The Weather Channel saw a 120% rating surge during Hurricane Florence, and Houston's KHOU 11 saw a 42% jump in ratings after Hurricane Harvey. Special hurricane preparedness editions, like those published by my hometown paper, the Miami Herald, attract advertisers from the home improvement and insurance industries who wouldn't ordinarily buy ad space. While hurricane preparedness is crucial, the nonstop coverage often exacerbates problems for viewers. Critics have called out media outlets for their over-sensationalized reporting, which can lead to panic and excessive preparation. During Hurricane Irma, reports predicted catastrophic damage in Tampa Bay, prompting unnecessary evacuations and expenses. The resulting fuel shortages and congested highways only added to the chaos, as the New York Times and ABC News reported. What's worse, overblown reports can breed apathy in future storms. The boy who cried wolf analogy comes from the fable in which a shepherd repeatedly lies about a wolf attack, and when the wolf does arrive, no one believes him. Similarly, people tune out future warnings when heavily publicized storms fail to cause the expected destruction. This puts residents at risk because they might not take the necessary precautions or evacuate when a dangerous storm arrives, assuming it's just another false alarm. In 2016, Hurricane Matthew saw areas in Florida brace for a direct hit that never fully came. Later, when Hurricane Michael hit in 2018 as a Category 5 storm, some residents were slow to react, possibly due to the fatigue from past storms that hadn't lived up to the hype. Similarly, in 2019, forecasters predicted that Hurricane Dorian could potentially make landfall as a Category 5 storm, sparking major concern. But Dorian ended up stalling over the Bahamas and missing Florida, causing frustration among those who evacuated unnecessarily. Although forecasters base their predictions on potential outcomes, the public perceived the warnings as exaggerated. Clearly, there must be significant advanced warning of impending storms. However, when media outlets run 24/7, 365 coverage based on profit rather than community safety, they don't always serve the proper masters.